Hi guys, I'm Starlight Skies, and welcome to the coolest game dev club on the internet. This is Gamkedo Club, meeting 7 of 2018, quarter 4. First up, we have H for G-Type. I believe we have a video though for H, right?
Yes, we do.
Okay, this is G-Type. It's week 12, 18th of November. It's beta day. Just going to let the videos play a little bit here. If you take a look at the right, I showed off the volcano, and we got the Greeblies set up for level 3 background. I really appreciate Krister putting that together. It looks great. And then at the end here, we'll show a little something more. Just got the test level playing right now, but I wanted to show off the background because it's amazing. Really like it a lot. So, and then the game over screen with the updated high scores, and they're sorted in order, so that's pretty cool. So art this week, like I said, I got the Greebly level for the level 3 background, which is awesome. And Vaughn has added the foreground for the level 3, so we're making some level 3 progress. I really appreciate the work on HQ Invasion. Vaughn also gave us the hot bricks and the fire bricks, both on and off, so we'll go ahead and get some more sprite sheets added, or some more images added to those sprite sheets so we can animate them, and it'll look really good. Still looking for the surface attack foreground sprites. So right now we're still just using the girders and the small stones. Would like to go with some sort of rock formations or potentially buildings or something like that. Inside the HQ enemies, mostly the ground-based enemies. We've got a few of those, and that's one of the ones that Vaughn added there. So just try and get some more different kinds of enemies so we don't have to continue to recycle the same ones we've already got. And then looking for large blocks that we can use to create hallways inside level 3 so that it's a little bit tighter as you fly through than you have for levels 1 and 2. So that's art this week. No new audio this week. Same things we're looking for next week. So title screen, game over, potentially boss music if somebody wants to go ahead and work on that. Special effects, the menu UI selection. If you hit an enemy and damage it but didn't destroy it, and then bad guys shoot, it would be awesome if they make sound as well. So that's audio. Lots of code this week. Primarily, like to point out that Ryan finished up level 1, woohoo! And I got level 2 in there. So when we do the beta later on today, people will be able to play through levels 1 and 2. That's awesome. Ryan also increased the player shot contrast so you can see the player bullets better. I really like that a lot. And he adjusted the parallax ratios so that we can have different speeds in the background and the foreground images depending on what level you're on. So that's great. Vaughn added the high score. It persists between plays and they're sorted from high to low, so that's awesome. And he started connecting up all of the level 3 boss sprites because we've got 2 mini bosses and a boss in that level, so we started with connections for all of that. Krister go ahead and wired up the level 3 background that he created, which was awesome. And Randy fixed a bug that had existed in the auto fire, so that's going along great. HQ Invasion. So for next week, we need boss behavior. The demo scene needs to be updated. I think Michelle's going to work on that. And I would like to go directly to credits after the end game cutscene is created. So go ahead and do that. That's code this week. For design, like I said, levels 1, level 2 are done. Just polish them up a little bit. Similarly for the cutscenes, they're level 1 and level 2 cutscenes are basically done. Just need to polish them some. Haven't started the level 3 for either the cutscene or the level itself. Warp Zone is done. Some polish is done. There's still room for a little more polish. And the demo scene, like I said, I think Michelle is going to work on that because it can be done now. And then there was discussion in the channel this week about how to present the story. Would like to go ahead and go with Jeff's recommendation. We'll have the game in a track mode where it shows the demo scene and then cuts back to the title screen, and then we'll have it go show the story and then go back to title screen and then show the demo again, just so that there's an opportunity to see the story that way. I think that's great. And I think we'll go ahead and move the game trailer to post-release update. I think we're running out of time, so that's the first thing I've pushed off. So that's design for this week. For marketing, Week 11 video got 128 views, and the pitch video is up almost to 550 views. So coming right along there. Week 11 video release tweet got over 5,000 impressions. Had a lot of people from the club jump in and talk about that video and retweet it and stuff. So got lots of impressions on that one. Really appreciate it. Screenshot Saturday. I mentioned here that as of 8 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time on Saturday morning, these are the numbers. So there's a solid, 16 hours of Saturday left in the Western United States where these numbers will likely go up. But that's what we've got, 2,500 impressions and 617 media views already. So really appreciate everyone's support with Screenshot Saturday this week. Really appreciate everybody talking about the beta. It goes later today. We'll get a version of the game on itch, and Stebs will contact those who've signed up for the beta and give them the password so they can get in and check it out. And hopefully we'll start getting some feedback, and we can go ahead and incorporate that. We had 11 signups last Thursday, and so hopefully we'll have a few more before the end of the beta, and just 3 more weeks before the release. I'm going to go ahead and skip the demo this week. I showed it on the first slide, and I'm going to move right into the Trello. So here we are, week 12. I'm going to go ahead and move this update over to done here in a few minutes, and later today or tomorrow we'll go ahead and publish the beta, and I'll move that over. So then we'll have just these 3 weeks left. So you can see week 13 has got a fair bit of stuff in it still. Some music, boss behavior stuff, a little bit of art, lots of design opportunities. And then week 14, you see all these critical path items as we finish up the design of the different phases of the game. So week 14 has lined up to have a lot of really important stuff in it. And week 15 is relatively short. It's release week, so ideally all these things will get done before we do the update. And anything that doesn't, we'll probably go ahead and push over here into post-release. I don't know if we'll get to any of this stuff, but you can see we're coming to the last little bit of the game. So that's G-Type for this week. Thanks.
All right, next up we have Mark, or Spad, or both, for Chicken Scamble.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah, thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
See y'all.
So long. I like turtle.